Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. In this video, we're changing a mixed number to an improper fraction. Here are the steps. Multiply the whole number by the denominator. Step 2, add the result from step 1 to the numerator. And step 3, write the result over the original denominator. Again, sometimes mathematical steps seem a bit overwhelming. So let's look at this diagram to see what it says to do. Step 1 is to take the denominator, which is 3, and notice it says multiply by the whole number. So 3 times 2 is 6. Then we're going to add the result, or when we multiply 3 times 2, we get 6. We're going to add that to the numerator. 6 plus 2 is 8, and we put it over the denominator. It's almost easier to remember the steps by looking at this little graphic. So I'm going to have that on the following pages. Here's our reminder. We multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the numerator, and then put the answer here and put it over the original denominator. So what I like to do sometimes is put my little reminders in there. I know I'm going to multiply 2 times 6, okay? And then I'm going to add the result to the 5. All right? So if you need to draw that, that's fine for practice. We do know, remember, we're always going to put the answer over the original denominator. So I tell students to go ahead and put the equal sign, draw your division bar or your fraction bar, and put the denominators the same. Now we can do our computation. 6 times 2 is 12, and then 12 plus 5 is 17. And that's all there is to it. Now, let me explain why that works. We learned in previous videos that 1 whole equals the top and bottom denominator being the same. So we know if we have 2 wholes, that's going to equal this, right? We have 6 over 6 is 1 whole, 6 over 6 is another whole, and then we have 5 over 6. Now, if we add all of these together, remember we just have to add the numerator. We keep the denominator the same. 6 and 6 is 12, plus 5 is 17. And that's what we got when we did 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 equals 17 over 6. So I just wanted to show you over here that it works and why it works. Let's look at this really quick over here, 2 2/3. Well, we know that 1 whole equals 3/3, but we've got 2 wholes, so we have to do another 3/3, and then we have 2/3. Again, if we add those together, we have 3, 6, 7, 8 thirds, which is exactly what we got. So now that you know that it works, you can use the little shortcut. Here it is. Here's the reminder. You multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the numerator, and put the answer over the denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my equal sign, my fraction bar, and I'm going to go ahead and put my denominator there. Now all I have to do is figure out my numerator. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. And it's that simple. Multiply the denominator by the whole number, and then add the total to the numerator and keep the denominator the same. Here's another one. Again, the easiest way is to add your equal sign and your fraction bar and go ahead and put your denominator there so you don't forget. 3 times 5 is 15, and then I'm going to add it to the numerator, which is 2, so 15 plus 2 is 17. And that's my answer. Again, that's converting a mixed number to an improper fraction. I have one more example. I add my equal sign and put my denominator there because I know the denominator stays the same. Now, the denominator times the whole number plus the numerator. So 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. And that's how you change a mixed number to an improper fraction.